Far beyond the Great Wall in the frozen wilderness of the north, darkness slowly began rising once again. Snowstorms covered the forests while icy winds howled through the night. A group of Night's Watch Rangers moved carefully through the frozen woods searching for missing wildlings. Suddenly, strange sounds echoed between the trees. Fear spread among the men as mysterious figures appeared silently in the snow. The White Walkers had returned after thousands of years. Their glowing blue eyes shined through the darkness while the dead rose round them, far away in the kingdoms of Westeros. Nobody yet realized the ancient danger approaching from the north. In the peaceful kingdom of Winterfell, Lord Arya Stark ruled with honor and wisdom beside his family. His children trained in the snowy courtyards while direwolves ran across the castle grounds. Jon Snow dreamed of joining the Night's Watch while Arya practiced sword fighting in secret. Life seemed calm and peaceful within the north. But everything changed when King Robert Baratheon arrived at Winterfell with a royal procession. The king asked Ned Stark to become the hand of the king and travel south to King's Landing. Though reluctant, Ned accepted the duty, unaware that dangerous political games awaited him in the capital. King's Landing was filled with wealth, secrets, and dangerous ambition. Noble families competed constantly for power surrounding the Iron Throne. Queen Cersei Lannister and her powerful family controlled much of the kingdom through fear and manipulation. As Ned Stark entered the capital, he quickly discovered that trust was rare within the royal court. Hidden lies and betrayals existed behind every smile. Meanwhile, young Bran Stark accidentally uncovered a terrible secret involving the Queen and her brother Jaime Lannister. To silence him forever, Jaime pushed Bran from a tall tower window. The peaceful life of the Stark family instantly began falling apart. Across the narrow sea, the last surviving members of House Targaryen lived in exile far from Westeros. Young Daenerys Targaryen dreamed of freedom, while her cruel brother Viserys planned to reclaim the Iron Throne to gain an army. Viserys arranged Daenerys to marry the powerful Dothraki warlord Khal Drogo. At first frightened by her new life, Daenerys slowly discovered her own inner strength and courage. Over time, she transformed from a frightened girl into a confident future queen. Her journey would eventually change the fate of Westeros forever as ancient dragons prepared to rise once more into the world. As Ned Stark investigated the secrets surrounding the royal family, he uncovered the truth about Queen Cersei's children. They were not King Robert's true heirs, threatening the future of the kingdom. Before Ned could act, King Robert died unexpectedly after a hunting accident secretly arranged by his enemies. Chaos spread quickly through the capital. Cersei seized control of the Iron Throne, while Ned Stark was betrayed by those he trusted most, surrounded by enemy soldiers, Ned was arrested for treason. Far away in Winterfell, the Stark family learned that war was now unavoidable across the Seven Kingdoms. After Ned Stark's imprisonment, the kingdoms of Westeros erupted into conflict. Robb Stark gathered northern armies and marched south seeking justice for his father. Across the land, powerful houses chose sides as battles spread from castles to open fields. Swords clashed while banners waved beneath stormy skies. Families that once stood united now became enemies fighting for survival and power. Meanwhile, Tyrion Lannister struggled to survive within the dangerous politics of his own family. The peaceful kingdoms of Westeros slowly descended into chaos as war consumed the realm, and the struggle for the Iron Throne intensified with every passing battle. Far across the sea, Daenerys suffered terrible loss after the death of Khal Drogo and her unborn child. Yet during the darkness of grief, destiny revealed itself. Daenerys stepped into a blazing funeral fire carrying 3 ancient dragon eggs. Everyone expected the flames to destroy her. But when the fire finally faded, Daenerys emerged unharmed while 3 newborn dragons rested beside her. The impossible miracle shocked everyone watching for the first time in centuries. Dragons had returned to the world. Daenerys became known as the Mother of Dragons, and her growing power would soon threaten every ruler across Westeros. At the massive wall in the frozen north, Jon Snow joined the Night's Watch to defend the realm from dangers beyond the wall. Life there was harsh and unforgiving. Rangers fought freezing storms, wildlings, and terrifying creatures hidden within the wilderness. Jon slowly became a respected leader among the brothers of the Night's Watch. During dangerous missions beyond the wall, he witnessed the terrifying power of the White Walkers and their army of the dead. Jon realized that while kingdoms fought over the Iron Throne, a far greater threat was approaching that could destroy all life in Westeros forever. One of the darkest moments in Westeros arrived during a peaceful wedding celebration. Robb Stark and his family attended the wedding believing peace had finally come between powerful houses. Music filled the hall while guests laughed and celebrated together. But suddenly, betrayal struck without warning. Hidden soldiers attacked the Stark family during the feast, turning the celebration into tragedy. Robb Stark, his mother Catelyn, and many loyal followers were killed during the massacre known forever as the Red Wedding across Westeros. Fear spread rapidly as everyone realized that honor and mercy had nearly disappeared from the kingdoms entirely. As Daenerys traveled across distant kingdoms, she freed slaves and gathered loyal followers beneath her banner. Her dragons grew larger and more powerful with every passing year. Entire cities joined her cause as people began believing she was the rightful queen destined to rule Westeros. Daenerys inspired hope among the oppressed while terrifying those who opposed her. Armies marched behind her while dragons filled the skies above ancient cities, though many feared her growing power. Others believed she could finally bring justice and peace to the kingdoms. The young exiled princess had now become one of the most powerful leaders in the world. As winter finally arrived, the White Walkers marched south with their endless army of the dead. Snowstorms covered the land while fear spread across every kingdom. Former enemies united together for one final battle at Winterfell. Jon Snow, Daenerys, Arya Stark, Tyrion, and many others prepared to defend humanity against darkness itself. Dragons flew through the freezing skies while fires burned across the battlefield below. The dead attacked relentlessly through the night as hope slowly faded. Yet despite overwhelming fear, the defenders of Winterfell fought bravely, knowing the fate of the entire world depended upon their survival. After defeating the White Walkers, Daenerys turned her attention toward King's Landing and the Iron Throne. Riding her dragon above the city, she unleashed devastating fire upon the capital. Buildings collapsed while flames spread through the streets below. The victory was within reach. Daenerys allowed anger and vengeance to consume her completely. Innocent people suffered as the city burned beneath dragon fire. Jon Snow watched in horror as the queen he once trusted transformed into someone feared by everyone round her. The dream of a peaceful ruler disappeared beneath smoke, destruction, and the terrible cost of war. After witnessing the destruction of King's Landing, Jon Snow realized the kingdoms would never know peace while Daenerys ruled through fear, heartbroken by the impossible choice before him. Jon confronted Daenerys inside the ruined throne room, though he still cared for her deeply. Jon understood that countless lives remained in danger. In a tragic moment, he ended Daenerys' reign before more destruction could follow. Drogon the dragon mourned her loss before melting the Iron Throne with dragon fire. The throne that caused endless war and suffering was finally destroyed, ending the bloody struggle for power that shaped Westeros for generations. After years of war, betrayal, and suffering, Westeros finally entered a new era. Bran Stark was chosen to rule the kingdoms while Sansa became queen in the north. Arya sailed west searching for unknown lands beyond the maps, while Jon Snow returned beyond the wall to live freely in the north. Though many heroes had been lost along the journey, peace slowly returned to the broken kingdoms. The wars for the Iron Throne had ended at last. Yet the stories of dragons, kings, queens, and legendary battles would continue living forever in the memories of those who survived the Game of Thrones.